Alright, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out, playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage. I want to thank everybody who has joined me over the past few episodes, or well, over this entire series. I hope you guys enjoy what you see. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button. So last episode, we started expanding our capital vessel just a little bit here. And we moved all of our construction stuff from all the way over there to all the way over here. It's actually really not that far. It's just within visual range. So, you know, not that big of a deal. Our shuttle is still over there because it lacks the transportation. What do you call it? It lacks the mobility to get over here. And it will remain over there until we can, well, get it up and running. But right now my goal is to get this capital vessel, at least get the shell of it built. Now in order to do that, well, the main reason I want to do that is because I want to finish my little mission here so that I can go ahead and multi-class and all that. But the mission is to plant a few plants, and I don't have the plants for the plants, and yeah. Anyway, so let's see here. I've got one fridge. Did I put those down in here last time? No, I did not. I don't know what happened to my, there they are. Okay, all this stuff, some of it can go back in here because we're not going to need it for a while. Okay, and these I am going to go ahead and put down in here. I'm thinking I'm going to put this here with the refrigerator here, like so. And then on the other side here, I'm going to end up putting like my bed and such. So let's go ahead, output. I can put a bed and a small nightstand. Let me put this. Do I want to put it here? Or do I want to put it here like this? I think I'm going to put it here directly across from this window. We're going to put the little nightstand there, and then we're going to end up putting a window here and a window here, and then we will be golden for our interior thing here. Let's see. Right now I am still only in light armor. What would it take? Sorry. What would it take to make medium armor? Like scout armor, which I could just put in there, an armor boost, and an oxygen tank boost. So we're going to have to find some boosters to upgrade our armor. Well, that's not going to happen just yet. So I think what I ought to go ahead and start worrying about right now is I want to get this platform mobile so that we can move it to where we want it to be and start salvaging things directly to this platform. So what I'm gonna do now, I need to get at the very least 2 down thrusters and 6 so 6, 7, 8, let's go with 10 thrusters. 8 should be medium, and then 2 of them can be small. Now, let's see, what is the SU of a medium thruster for a capital vessel? SU is 1.6, which means I'm not going to be able to carry them. I'm not even going to be able to carry one of these on my... That doesn't make much sense, because 1.6... Hold on. 1.6 means that 800 means you can only put one of these in one of those large containers. I mean, it makes sense volume-wise looking at it, but no, hold on. No, that's 1,600, not 16,000. Okay, my brain broke for a second. So I should, if I can get one of these containers over there somehow. You see, that's where my my shuttle would come in really handy, because it's going to end up having a good amount of lift and everything. So I think I might want to go ahead and try getting the shuttle working first. Okay, so let's go ahead, take a look at that. All it really needs, let's see, what can I build? What can I build? What can I build? I could build a graviton thrust drive and some of these. What I'm gonna need for those is silicon, copper, and iron. So I guess my best course of action at the moment would be to go around and try to get the stuff needed for that. Get silicon, copper, and iron. So if I can just take this, we should be able to get all that we need back here in the starter biome, wherever that is, over here. So that's over here where these generators are and everything. So we're going to head back to the starter biome, and we're going to, let's not get caught in that junkyard, because that has a lot of stuff. So we're going to head over this way. Now, I could have swore I discovered a lot of this stuff over here already. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't, but I could have swore I did. Yeah, because I've already been past that capital vessel. I don't know what's going on with my map. I don't know what's going on. It all happened between saves one time, or a couple times really. I loaded back in, and I was not at my base, but I was back. I was at the trade station, which is weird. I could have sworn I already discovered all this, because I know I flew past that, because that was the thing that was the right, it was the capital vessel that we normally try to salvage. But in any case, then again, maybe my brain's broke and I'm just remembering incorrectly. But we can see. Well, yeah, I flew up. Yeah, I flew up this way and down that way. Maybe that part was already discovered today, and I didn't know that. But in any case, what we're gonna do, we're gonna fly over here into one of the rubble areas and just try to get as much copper, iron, and silicon as we can. Silicon as we can. So I'm just going to land right here. There's a spider's nest right nearby. So we need to be wary, because there are going to be spiders in this area. But let's go ahead and connect to our scout And we're just going to come around. I'm going to go around gathering up even all this stuff, everything we can. And I'm going to just start filling up our scout with resources. Alright, while we're over here, let's investigate this little spider's nest. It's got some good stuff on it. Spice, corn. Okay. Now, underneath here, there are going to be some chests and barrels. Here's the barrels. Alien thorns. And the chest should be directly across. There it is. Not bad. Okay. We've already taken out nearly all the spiders, if not all the ones I could find. Coming back over here, we've got a good amount of resources. Not even filled. We haven't even filled up our thing completely, but no. This goes in there. That goes in there. As you can see, we don't even have, you know, a whole, we got a good amount, but not a whole lot. But I'm thinking what I want to do now, we can just get some of these rocks and just fill up with crushed stone. We shouldn't really have that big of a problem anymore. So I'm going to gather up some crushed stone and see if I can fill up my containers. Okay. Inventory is full. Right. How full is that inventory? Decently. One of those big rocks is not going to be good, so let's just keep grabbing smaller rocks so we don't waste any rock. And once we get it so that the cargo container, the second one, is full, I'll be able to just fill up my inventory with what I can, and then we're good. Okay. So there we go. Grab these. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and say we're good for now. Let's turn on the thrusters. And let's head back to base. Before we do, however, I would like to take a look at this here, because we may be able to get some rocks with stuff, and we might be able to find some promethium down here. I don't know. Alright, here we go in some deep water. Okay. Definitely gonna get this plasma while I'm down here. That's a given. Might as well get some of this this plant protein. Let's see, let's connect to the fridge just so that whatever I pick up ought to just go straight into the fridge. There's a big old rock. We can try to grab some oil shale while we're down here. Okay, there's some oil shale. I'll go ahead and pick up the crushed stone. Ooh, more oil shale as well. Let's move this over to there. Okay. And I'll just hold all this. Actually, let's drop the crushed stone. Let's not worry about that. If I can get oil shale on my person, get a good amount of it, then we'll be able to actually make some good fuel. I remember the days when you used to be able to make fuel from seaweed, and this was before the days of plant protein and such, where you actually got seaweed and you could turn seaweed into biofuel. Those were some good days. You could just come under here, gather up a bunch of you know, seaweed and such, and just turn it all into biofuel. Can't really do that anymore. Alright, we're about to leave area, so let's turn this way. We should still be within range. See if I can find another rock before I run out of oxygen. That would be optimal. I'm surprised there's no promethium stone down here. There's often promethium stone down in the deep waters like this. Not the rocks, but the ones that look like the crystal. And that's really what I would like to find if I can. I don't even see any other rocks around here. Oh, I've left it area. Go ahead and get back into it. Ah, there's another rock. Okay, and that's a big one too. Come on. No? No, not within range? There we go. Okay. I got a couple of good rocks over here. Okay, that's crushed stone and oil shale. And, ooh, also oil shale. Very nice. Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Promethium stone. Now, it does... I don't remember... It has more hit points, but I don't know if it gives more promethium or not. So, than the other promethiums. But it is easier to find, or you should be. You know, it's just... It's got a lot of hit points. I have some oxygen refills, so I could actually stay under here for a while. I got food back up on the ship right there, so I don't see why I can't stay under here looking for a good bit. There we go, promethium. That's... wait, I picked up just 7? Okay, maybe it just added it together. Okay, there's a big rock. Let me get this little rock here first. Then I'll go for that big rock. Alright, no oil shale over here or there. So this is just crushed stone. Because when it has oil shale, it will actually drop 2 rocks on each side. One will be oil shale and the other will be just crushed stone. I tried to find a good model for the rocks that, you know, the dropped oil shale, but I really couldn't find any, so... It looks like the old Promethium stone, just a darker color. And I wish I could get it to look like that, but just black. And then that would be perfect, but I can't. So no oil shale over here. A little bit of oil shale there. That's not bad. All right, let's see. Within range of the ship, I can eat some food and then okay. And that's another rock. Let's see if we can get some oil shale from that. I don't know if that's another rock or not. I think it is. Oh yeah, this will be a nice one. If I can get some oil shale from this, that would be some really good. Alright, let's see if this has some oil shale. On this side it did not. Ooh, on this side it did. That's crushed stone. 10 oil shale. About 4 oil shale. There we go. Alright, now we can head back up to the ship. Where is the vessel? There it is. Okay. We got 22 oil shale, which is actually pretty good. I'm gonna have to remember this lake has a good amount of deep water in it. So this lake down here has a good amount of deep water. I don't know about this down here. Maybe this lake over here might have a pollution source, which would be great. We could find a lot of promethium in the pollution sources. I don't see a little thing in the middle of it though, so there's no whatchamacallit down there. No, this is just a really shallow lake. It doesn't look like it has a little bit of deep water, but nothing too major. Okay. We've got a sand biome over here, which is nice. Alright, let's head back up this way. Here's a junkyard that doesn't look like it's got any... Doesn't look like it has any towers in it. I don't see any discarded CPU parts, but there is a discarded discarded pulse laser over here. This thing is going to be nice because I can actually salvage that and put it on our capital vessel when the time comes. Or if I needed it for parts, I could salvage it for parts. Okay. Over here, this junkyard doesn't appear to have any turrets either, but it is in... Okay, it's over there. This Savannah I'm going to want to keep in mind because it is probably going to be a good place to get alien thorns once I start doing my medical, if I haven't moved to another planet by then, which I probably won't have. What is that? Oh, the DSE back? That actually has some good thrusters in it, so let me waypoint that, because that's definitely going to have some good thrusters in it. This, however, is probably where I'm going to be coming to get my thrusters, because this vessel has a good amount of thrusters, and it's got some good other parts on it. I'm going to want to grab that tier 2 CPU from the CV CPU to put on our base relatively soon, probably. And then I would like to come out here and see what other Polaris things are over here. Polaris generally has some pretty good stuff. Let me go ahead. I should be able to... That base is gone, so that'll probably just disappear when I restart the game. Actually, no, I think I'm probably gonna have to reset waypoints for that to go away, so I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Okay, let's go ahead and wreckage, put this oil shale in there. The scout, move all that, and that over. Okay, so now we should have what we need. Actually, let me wreckage fridge and just move all this over to there so I can just turn this off from here on out. Okay, I'm probably going to want to put some lights out here as well. Do I have any lights right now? I think I do. Let me just put, for now, I'll just put this here, and we can use it sort of as a work light, and then I'll pick it up later. Range is long, intensity is low. Very good. Okay. Now we can build just about anything we need apart from that. So, what I was working on doing now is moving the shuttle, getting the shuttle ready to help us. So I think what I'm going to want to do with that, it's down thrusters. I'm probably going to want to actually end up being medium thrusters that I salvage off of some SVs. The back thrusters on those are going to end up being the ones that I've salvaged off of this. I'm not going to have forward thrusters. I'm just going to use the GTDs to provide the forward thrust. The same with side thrusters. So what I'm going to want to do, the up thrusters, I'm going to have 4 of. Let me make a GTD and 4 descent thrusters. I can't go ahead and get that because we're going to need optronic bridges and flux coil. So I'm going to want to look for CPU extenders. Now there are several small vessels in the area that have what I want on them. Oh, I'm going to need to make some cores. Let me come back over to here and let me pop that small constructor down because that is going to be useful. Where is it? There it is. I'm probably just going to end up using it to make cores, but it will be useful in that instance. So input to output. Let's just tell it to make 5 and see what it comes up with. So while it's building those, let's go do a fly around of the small vessels that I want to salvage. The first one is right here. It's actually really close to this junkyard defense. And so what I'm probably going to do... Let's see, if I get out here and take a look at it. That one's not that useful. So I'm not going to worry too much about that one. These over here, on the other hand, this type is exceedingly useful. Let's come on down here. We looked at one of these the other day. I don't know if it was this one. Yeah, this one I believe is the one we looked at. And it's got RCSs, it's got thrusters. It does not have a CPU. However, there are others similar to it that would. Alright, there's a small vessel. This one could have a CPU on it. I'm not within range of a... Whoa! I am within range of a laser. I did not see that laser. Okay. So we're not going to park there. I do want to check out if this has a CPU on it, however. So what we're going to do... Get rid of him. Rid of the doggies. One. Oh, hello, doggy. Two. We're going to stop right here. Take a quick look at the damage that we sustained. I think it was mostly cosmetic. Okay. Just lost that. I don't think I lost anything in here. So we're fine. Okay. It's a good looking vessel. I just want to make sure to stay out of the rain or out of the sight of that junkyard defense until I can determine if this has a CPU remaining. And honestly, I'm not sure where it would be. I can take the fuel. That's a good find, the Pentaxid tank. Does this have a warp drive? It did. I think it would be in here. It's got some thrusters. Got a good amount of thrusters. Okay. I don't see a CPU, but it could be there. It does not appear to have a warp drive intact, because I think the warp drive would be in there. And I'm pretty sure if it had a CPU intact, I would be able to see it. I think the CPU extenders might be up there and here, and they're just gone. So, it's not worth trying to find out, trying to see if it has one because there's a couple others around here that almost certainly do. Damage back here, but nothing major. Okay, this might have something good in it. Let's see. It doesn't look like it. It would have a shield generator back here, I think, if it had the CPU still intact. So, no CPU in here. No! Unfortunately. That's just floating. I need to get rid of that. Okay, I guess that's that. Let's come on up here. Ooh, there are 4 of these. They're pretty good ones too. Let's take a look at you, see if you have an extender. You actually have a core and an extender. Nice. So, and this isn't a, oh, it is a public private. Haha. I need to make sure that core gets taken out. Okay. There we go. I'll just grab everything I can. Uh-oh. I believe that is just a ripper dog. I don't think there's anything else on this worth dying for. Okay. Let's check the one behind us real quick. This junk small vessel. That one's not gonna have a CPU extender. Broken engine, there we go. Which means that this area actually is a pollution source. You can see that. And what that means is, glad there are no drones around. Because what this means as a pollution source is that we can get a lot of promethium. Because they've got these promethium stones all around the area that we can just pick up. And so we should be good with this. This is actually a little bit more beneficial than trying to get the whatchamacallem, the oil shales. And this whole pollution source area will have promethium all over it. So we'll probably come back here to get that and possibly try to get some oil shale when you can't have enough fuel. But this is the real thing you want to look out for. This has a lot of good stuff and parts, but if you're going to make a capital vessel with those on them, this is where you want to find them. You can find them in these pollution sources, and you can find them in space junkyards. So I'm just going to waypoint that. Okay, I think it's actually time to head back home. Now that we got the CPU that we wanted for our shuttle. Might take a look at some of these on the way back, but I think I've already seen most of them. Alright, here's a junk small vessel. I don't know if we've looked at these yet or not. It does not... Ooh! This one actually has an extender. A tier 3 extender. That other one I don't know if it had this or if it did. I might have to go back and check. That other one was down here. It was one of these, I believe. I think it was one of these three. I'm gonna have to put a core here. Waypoint. Tier 3 SV CPU. Okay. Of course, if we find another one of these over here with that, we're not gonna have to worry too much about it. That's not gonna have it. This one's not gonna have it. Let's go check out that one. Ooh, hello! This is the same one that I am currently disassembling, except this one I believe does not have the CPU that we're looking for. This is just a an older model of it, which would normally have a whole bunch of RCSs, but I removed/replaced them. So it does still have a whole lot of those thrusters though, that are really nice. We might come back here later. Let's check out this junk storage. Junk storages often have some nice things. Okay, not bad. I mean, it's just another one of those. There's a discarded pulse laser, which is another one. Let's go up here and check out this junk small vessel real quick. This one, no, that's the one with the big thruster in the back. And then we'll check out this one here, which is just inside Rado's territory. No, that one is just, I mean, it's a nice design, but I can get junk things with that. Okay, so that one we're going to want to come back to. I'm going to come back to that one. I might do a bit of off-camera searching and doing things, but if I find anything interesting, I will save it for the next episode. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.